Is that your song, Ralph?
Yeah, man. When I'm by my lonesome,
When you buy your lonesome,
a little headbanger music.
I feel that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You do you.
I can't listen to this stuff, man. I'm sure they feel about that same way about hip hop, but I can't listen to it, bro. I don't understand it at all.
Yeah,
Man.
that's right.
You don't understand it?
Man, all that screaming is.
I get it.
I'm like, what you mad about?
Same here, bro. Like, that's what I'm asking.
Why you so angry?
Why you so angry, man?
I'm gonna show you. Let's get on into it. Facebook mess around, give me a copyright strike.
Yeah, don't do that.
Do, 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 do. Let's get into it. Hey man, what's up? What's happening? You already know who it is and what it is. It's your boy Nephew Q, host of the world's most dangerous sports show, Beyond the Game. And if this is your first time tuning in, you already know who I got in the building with me. I got my constituents, my compadres, my brothers from another mother. I got in the building with me Ralph Clay. Go and introduce yourself, Ralph Clay, one time for the one time.
What's up, world? Let's get to it.
Can y'all hear yourselves in the headphones?
I
Okay,
can.
all right, cool. But anyways, we got in the building. Just come through off of a flight.
Mr. Three Phones.
He just had to go make some content out in California somewhere. He just came back.
That's the phone that's facing.
That's the phone that's facing it. Yeah, because he don't. Yeah, that's the business phone. that's the business phone right there.
I'm my way out.
He's on his way out. You heard him, ladies and gentlemen. We got B Legend in the building. Go and say what's up to the people, B Legend.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Hey man, there it is. And then we got a friend of the show, guest of the show, friend of family. We got Jason from Jason Jules Podcast in the building. Go and introduce yourself one time, Jason.
What's up, folks? Y'all doing all right today?
Hey man, there it is. So Chuck,
Yo!
I don't know if you know this, but the NBA kicked off the other day, right?
Man, that's the best thing going right now.
NBA kicked
That's
off
the
the
best
other
thing going.
day,
Is
right?
there any other sports going on right now?
I mean, you got some.
The rest
Come on,
of
football
sports-
is-
Yeah,
come on,
the
don't
rest
do
of the
that.
stuff's
Don't do
trash.
that. Don't do that.
The rest of the stuff is trash.
The rest of the stuff is trash.
Y'all know it's trash.
It's all right.
Come on, man. College
You know it's
football,
trash. I mean, it was good.
professional
Hey,
football.
look, it was good last week.
But then what happened?
But then Mike Evans got hurt.
Chris Godwin's hurt.
Godwin's got hurt. Trying to get Mike Thomas. They ain't going to take him.
Yeah, why would they?
And
He's on the injury reserve right
they
now.
ain't got nobody.
They ain't got nobody.
So that means that.
Oh, we done. I was just telling them we can get a top 10 pick.
Yeah, she's going. I mean, right now, I mean, we can get into it a little bit later, but
Yeah, we
to
gonna-
me, it's only, I mean, everybody just playing for checks
Yeah, man.
right now.
Mm.
This
Look.
is over with.
B Legend, he's in a good mood.
Why?
His son got a gift. B Legend's in a good mood.
Which son?
You know, because
I got two.
the other son needs to retire, so we're only
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
him.
no,
We're
no,
only
no.
talking about him.
We gonna get to both of them.
Nah.
Both of them got some
Nah,
gifts.
nah,
We gonna get to both of them.
nah,
Both of
nah,
their
nah.
gifts.
No,
going
I
on.
hate them. That's why these Broncos suck.
4-3.
They still suck.
What's his son's record?
Which
two,
one?
2 and 5. One of them
Which
2 and 5. Other one
He
5.
knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, which one? I'm talking about undefeated?
Yeah, because the only one you're going to talk about. That's your favorite son.
Oh, no, that's my
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah.
Because that's my youngest.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, okay, that's
But my oldest.
yeah.
Aaron.
He's out there on his own.
Now, we just got to adjust.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, so
We
some
just got to
adjust.
adjust a little
Okay.
bit. They'll be fine. They're going to be in the but they ain't going to win nothing.
We talking about the focus on the NBA.
They ain't going to win nothing.
They gonna win that anyway,
Chuck.
Chuck.
Nah,
They gonna win
it's,
that.
only, it's only 3 or 4 teams that even got a chance. I mean, the season's over. There's nothing to talk about.
He's 40
Look,
years old, man.
Everything is in the
He's
NFC.
accomplished everything.
Everything is in the NFC Central.
Okay.
That's the NFC side.
Okay.
And then everything is in the AFC West. That's it.
That's
Everything
it?
goes through Patty.
Oh, I mean, you could throw. I'm sorry, I'm disrespectful. You could throw the Buffalo in there because they always got a
You got to
chance.
throw Baltimore out.
And then
You got to.
you got to throw
You got
Buffalo.
to. Don't do that. Not today.
We're not gonna do it though.
No.
We are not doing that today.
We are gonna do it today.
Why?
I got to, bro.
Why?
Because Lamar played it. Lamar played his. I don't know about y'all, because y'all didn't even have him in the top 5, but it was.
We talking about NBA. Go ahead. We talking about NBA, Q.
Y'all didn't even have him in the top 5. I was
We
like,
talking
I'm
about
sorry,
NBA.
Lamar.
that's crazy,
I do
man.
apologize.
Well, I thought we talking about NBA.
we are. We great.
Okay.
We great.
Let's go.
But you got the purple. It reminded me of the Baltimore
man.
Ravens.
Purple and black.
So my bad, Chuck, man. But, you know, me and Ralphie was wrong.
I was wrong, man.
About what?
Listen, to Jason, to Andrew, to Sean Gurton,
About what?
to Reginald,
Not-
Reggie.
Lamar
whatever
Jackson
you wanna
not
be
being
called.
top 5.
He ain't talking about. Ain't that changed?
To all the fans, to all the fans of Lamar, I was wrong.
I'm a fan of Lamar.
I was wrong.
But he's still not top 5.
he is definitely top 5. If we're talking about right now
Right
in
now.
the NFL,
October.
Lamar
what's
Jackson
today? October
is
20,
he's not even
what's
top 5.
Who?
You can say he's top
Who
3.
did they play?
The Bucks.
It don't matter who they play. How has Lamar Jackson played with the games
What-
that have been
What
put in
did
front
I
of
say
him?
in the chat when Mike Evans went down? What did I say?
I think you said game over or something
It's
like
over.
that. Yeah, something like that.
Baker would do Baker things.
Yeah.
But that has nothing to do with how Lamar played.
Right.
Wait a minute. Tampa's defense terrible.
Why we got to
Tampa
be?
2 is terrible, so he's
Right.
supposed to do that, right?
But he did. And if he hadn't done it, what would we be in here talking about right now?
I'm
You know
sorry.
what?
He didn't play
You know
good.
what?
I'm sorry.
At
I'm
the end of the
sorry.
day, y'all come talk to me when he wins something. How about that?
You're right.
But he got
You
to get that.
I don't care.
And that's fine. That's fine. I understand
Only
that.
thing
I
I-
understand the argument. But if we gonna say, don't say nothing until he wins,
Yeah.
we can only talk about one quarterback.
Absolutely.
being good.
Exactly. That's
That's
what
it.
I'm saying.
So which quarterback we talking about?
We definitely ain't talking about
Patrick
Derrick.
Mahomes.
But I have to. I had to do that, bro. I'm sorry.
As a
I
representative
misspoke.
of the Lamars, I accept your apology.
I appreciate it.
On behalf of the Lamars,
On
I
behalf-
accept your apology.
What happened to your kahunas?
I mean, but
You gotta admit when you're wrong, man.
Yeah,
You
it takes
admit
big
you
Lamar,
wrong.
is,
I was
Lamar
wrong.
has played
I
very
was
well,
wrong.
bro. He's
I'm
played
not
very
saying-
well.
God, I'm not saying.
So that's all we're focusing on. We can't focus on playoffs. We gotta focus on where they're at right
He's been
now.
doing all the other
Right
weeks.
now.
well, how about this, Chuck?
I've been saying that for 3 years now.
Up to right now in the season,
That's
Lamar
it.
Jackson
That's
is
it.
He's
playing.
doing great.
Is he the best quarterback up to this point?
Not to me.
Okay.
Who would you put up on top? Please don't say Pat Mahomes. Please don't say.
I mean,
6 touchdowns, 8 interceptions.
Wait a minute. Have I ever said Pat Mahomes?
No.
I was just hopeful that you didn't. I just,
He was hoping.
Nah, see, I'm a realist. I'm a realist.
who would you say?
I don't know. I mean, okay, let me be fair.
All right.
Through this, I thought we were talking about NBA, but we're gonna go
We
here.
gotta go.
Okay.
I had to get that off my chest.
So far through this season, he's been playing great.
Right.
So if you look at the stats, he's probably the best based on I don't know. But when I'm saying, do I still think he's top 5 quarterback
Yes.
in the league?
Right now.
I'm answering my way.
Go ahead. Answer your way, Chuck, before we get to the
that's called
call.
moving the
I think
goalposts.
in terms of quarterbacks that are out here, do I think that he is a top 10 quarterback? Am I going to start my team with Lamar? No.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
That doesn't mean he's not good.
I know. No, we got you.
That doesn't mean he's not good.
You just don't think he's top 5. You're not saying he's not
He's
good.
he's not the dude I'm starting my team with. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't have no hatred against. I think he's a great player, but he's not who I'm starting my team.
But when I get this call, I want you to think about something, Chuck.
Oh,
how
no.
how many more quarterbacks would you pick to start your team before you get to Lamar? Think about that real quick before we
Not a
get to.
problem.
All right, Colin, what's your name, man?
Already know who it is and what it do. It's your boy Drew here for the repentance.
If you
What's
say
up,
one
Drew?
cuss word
thank
on
you.
this, if you say one cuss word, you getting hung up on.
You beat me to it, Chuck. So go ahead, Andrew, man. Get the Lamar off your chest, man. Go
I
ahead,
thought we
bro.
were talking football, basketball.
Just need to know if there's anybody on the panel still putting Brock Purdy above Lamar Jackson as a quarterback.
Andrew, I said I'm sorry.
Hey, Andrew, after last
man.
week's performance, absolutely.
Absolutely not,
I'm
Andrew,
sorry,
man.
man.
Absolutely
I
not, my
ain't got
guy.
no problem telling you that.
No, and not at all.
Hey, I will tell y'all, there's one quarterback I'm a little disappointed that nobody's brought up who's having a phenomenal season. Probably best.
Jared
Can I
Goff.
guess?
Jared
I'm
Goff.
sure.
Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Who, Jared Goff? Yeah.
Balling. And he's about the only quarterback right now that I could say that is playing better than Lamar Jackson at this moment in time. We'll see how the season shakes out, but at this moment in time, that's the only two. To me, those are the two best quarterbacks in the league, hands down, right now.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Your
I'm
take?
with you.
I agree.
Okay, all right. But would you say something, bro?
I agree.
Chuck? Hey, Andrew, before we get you out of here, I asked Chuck how many quarterbacks would he get to before he gets to Lamar Jackson to start his team.
I need to hear
Chuck,
the answer, Legend.
how many quarterbacks you naming until you get to Lamar Jackson that you will start your team with?
Start
Right
my
now.
team with?
Right
Start
now.
your team
And
with.
I want names and not numbers. I don't want to hear 6. I want to hear the names.
Hey, hold on with us with the Drew.
Well, we know number one.
Who?
We ain't got to talk about
We
that.
got you.
Pat Mahomes?
Yeah.
Okay, Pat
Will
Mahomes.
be number one.
Listen to this list, Drew. Just listen to the list.
You said 5.
5.
I'm probably going to take Josh Allen.
Okay, 2. Pat, Josh.
Over Lamar.
Over that you would start your team with over Lamar right now.
Getting ready to get slim.
No, it's getting slim.
Yeah.
It's getting slim. I would think about, but I probably would not do. I
That.
would think about. Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
God.
All right, my bad. I'm sorry. I jumped out the
I would
conversation.
probably look at, but I probably would not do. Let me preface what I'm saying.
Right.
I probably would not do.
Okay.
But there are 2 guys I would entertain, but I probably would not do.
All right.
And that would be C.J. Stroud.
Okay.
And it would be Jordan Love.
Okay. We'll put both of them at 3. Is that 3 and 4?
That's 3 and 4. Lamar probably 5.
5. Okay. All
See,
right.
it's
What you
not
think
bad.
about that?
I mean,
list?
no. It's not that he would be 5, but I'm saying
No, I got you.
that's 5. But I would probably put Lamar over those 2.
Okay.
What you think about that list? Those are the quarterbacks that he will start his team with before Lamar. What's your thoughts?
No, I didn't say it right. There's only 2 that I said that I would say.
Two, Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes that he would start definitively over Lamar. What you think about that?
You know how I feel about Josh Allen over Lamar.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into that one, but I can't disrespect it, so I got to respect it. So I respect it, Chuck. I respect that one. As long as y'all don't utter Brock Purdy's name again, we good.
Nah, Drew, we good, bro.
Hey,
We
Drew, I was
good.
under the influence last night.
Hey, Drew, I got peer pressure. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, Drew, man, appreciate you for calling in, my guy. Yeah, yes, sir.
Sorry,
I
bro.
say this though.
What you got to say, Chuck?
If any year is a year that he can have a chance
Who, Lamar?
to win some of these this
Absolutely.
year.
I thought it was
If any
last year.
year.
I really thought it was last
Stay healthy,
year.
they're gonna win the
Any
Super
year.
Bowl. They
The
definitely
only
win.
issue that I have, the defense is terrible.
It's getting better.
It's getting better.
It is. They
It's
played
getting
well
better.
against
It's
Tampa
getting
Bay.
But
But I guess
other than
Tampa Bay
that,
didn't really have many weapons.
I mean, you know, it's
Why
got
we got to keep getting thrown in
No,
there?
because it's like you don't want to give too much credit, but y'all were down. Some players, so, you know.
Baltimore beat 3 other teams. What you trying to name some of them?
Y'all was
The
just
the
last
best thing
one they
Baltimore's
played.
got going for them is they got one of the easiest schedules the rest of the year. They started off tough, but the rest of the year
I mean, but
it's
what,
fairly easy.
but what does that mean? Last year they started off something ridiculous, something in 1 or something in 1, 2, 0, whatever.
Well,
They went 13
I'm
against
hoping
last year,
it
didn't
gives them an opportunity to stay healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can stay healthy, but at the end of the day, what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna ask you guys this question.
What you got for us, Chuck?
Based upon what you've seen thus far, and historically what you've seen as well in terms of Lamar.
Right.
But we come to the big game. You putting your money on?
Absolutely. I already got money on
Well, I know
Baltimore winning
you.
the Super Bowl.
I mean, I know you know.
Can I ask this? Who is his opponent?
I don't care.
It matters to me.
I hope it's Detroit.
What I'm saying
What
in
Legend
the-
said is true.
in the big game. I ain't talking about just a regular player.
So we talking about AFC
big
Championship
game.
or Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I like
We
So-
get scared of Patty.
I like that Legend said he didn't care about the team because I think that's what Lamar has to do. Regardless of the opponent, he has to get the job done.
Oh, yeah,
Period.
absolutely.
Period.
But he said, would you put some money on it though?
I definitely would.
So
I put 5.
Well, I mean, you know what? How we used you put what?
He 5.
$5. You know how we used, you know how we used to talk about the LeBron sexual?
We got the Lamars.
Yeah,
We got he carries his card around with him.
Card carrying member of the Lamars.
You know what?
Yes.
You know what, Chuck?
What?
I'm right there with you. I'm gonna put some money on him this year. I'm gonna put some money on Lamar this year.
Ah, yeah. As long as Patty keeps playing like that, we ain't scared of Patty
He
no
has
more.
not played well this year.
Not scared of
But
Patty.
I
Not
think
this year.
We
the
got
addition
Derrick
that he
Henry.
just got, I think things are gonna change in Kansas City.
I mean, he ain't been full throttle, but we're gonna see what
yeah,
happens.
I think it's gonna change.
We talking about for Patty?
Yeah, they got a dog. They got a dog.
They do.
Come on, don't do that about D-Hop. bro. Don't do that.
I mean, this ain't
He's
4
older.
years
Look
ago.
at his situation that he's
He's
been in.
He's older, but he's
Look at
still
the
a dog.
situations D-Hop has been in. He's in Tennessee. Who's throwing him the ball in Tennessee?
I
The
mean,
great
that's-
Will Levis.
That's fair. I mean, that's a fair argument.
I mean, he
And
decided to
where
go
was he
there.
at before that? The Cardinals?
He decided
With head case Murray?
Ah, yeah.
a great quarterback.
Yeah.
Excellent quarterback.
But you realize, in all seriousness, you realize that when you look at the NFC,
Mm-hmm.
the only team that's going to the Super Bowl out of NFC is coming out of NFC Central.
Talking about the Lions.
Detroit,
NFC
Minnesota,
North.
Green Bay.
Hold on, but
Yeah,
before the
I
season,
agree.
didn't me and Ralph
We
pick?
did.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, I picked the Lions.
there's nobody else.
Somebody laughed at us.
Lions looking good.
Hey, caller, stay on the line with us real quick. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back on Beyond the Game on WLXU 93.9 FM, we'll talk some NBA talk. We'll talk about Chuck's, LeBron, Lakers.
Oh,
I like
Me and Jason are Laker fans. Jason, he's a LeBron fan.
And
But anyways,
I got a question for you.
but anyways, when we come back on Beyond the Game on WLXU 93.9 FM.
That's a shame.
It really is.
That's a shame.
Yeah, man. I'm glad I got that off.
Exactly, Goo. D Hop and the refs, they got it. They got it.
He said
You got a dog.
They got D Hop and the refs.
They got a dog.
Got that man.
When I seen that, I'm like, okay, Patty. And I think that's gonna open up.
I
I think it's gonna open up things for Kelsey too.
I just wish they would have went just said screw it and just went back got Tyreek with
They
college.
can't, bro.
That
They
would
don't
be
have-
nice.
They can't do it.
Why not?
They don't have the money to pay.
This is
That contract
This
is
this ain't
big,
the
he got,
NBA.
bro.
This is NFL.
So how was they gonna pull it up?
Easy. I mean, give up the picks and keep it moving.
That ain't that simple, man.
Let's get Tyreek.
What
He
I'm
needs
saying.
somebody to throw him the ball.
We got a quarterback.
Right, what I'm saying. I mean, D-Hop was making money too. Or not that type of money.
Nah.
I think
Not that contract
Tyreek is the
that-
highest paid wide receiver in
not
the
that
league.
contract
Yeah,
he
he
just
might be.
got.
Well, here's my point. Tyreek, true story. Look it up. Tyreek didn't even get 25 yards receiving.
We know.
Mhm.
Who's throwing the ball?
But I'm
Huntley?
saying, that's what I'm saying. You gotta let him go.
I need a Huntley was still
And
in
then,
the league.
Right.
hold on. Then you gonna bring Tua back?
Yeah, I know. That's
Come on, man. Tua, you need
I
to
just
sit
think
down.
they
Exactly.
said-
All the
they
more
said
reason
they
why
did
they,
it for
why they need to
Philly,
trade him to Tampa.
And everybody's gonna
They
feel
gonna
sad
trade
when he's
him.
laying out there on the field. Man, I just don't even want to
Niggas don't
get
trade
into
him,
that,
man. Come on back home, man. Come on
He
back
wants
home.
to. He want to come.
He wanna come back home.
He definitely wants
He
to.
gonna come on back home, man.
He had to get his money though.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he had to go
had
get his money. But we understand that sometimes you gotta let him out the house.
Yeah.
Then they come on back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Beyond the Game on
Yeah,
WLXU 93.9 FM. We talking a little
Spank 'em.
NBA, but before we got to the NBA talk, they got sidetracked with talking about Lamar Jackson. I was trying to talk about the NBA. They
Let's
was
go.
trying to talk
Let's
about
go
Lamar
do it,
Jackson.
man. I don't want to talk about it.
But anyway, hold on. Before we do, we got another caller on the line. Caller, what's your name?
Oh, well, you ain't going to the NBA yet.
we get our guy Reggie on the line. Reggie, I already know you got some Lamar talk. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
From hey, Jackson 5, look like the Jackson 5 out there mud. I just been telling ladies fucking ears other night.
Watch your mouth, Reggie. Watch your mouth, boy. Watch your mouth, Reggie.
But what I just love, I would have loved to be in front of Ralph just to see his face. All the BS he's been talking about Lamar, he go out there and do that. I mean, Ralph, what do you say now, Ralph?
What you gonna say now, Ralph?
I said, I'm sorry, bro. I have nothing to say. I was wrong.
I
was wrong.
I didn't watch it.
Chuck, hey, Reggie. Chuck said he wasn't impressed with Lamar on Monday.
Hey, look, Chuck has seen a lot of great ball, man. You know his son is Patrick Mahomes, and his nephew is Aaron Rodgers.
Thank you, Reggie. Thank you. It's probably somebody
Reggie,
who
don't
understands.
let him off the hook, Reggie. Don't let him off the hook, Reggie.
If only I can get Melo. If only I can get Melo on the side.
Nah, bro, that's not gonna happen, bro.
You see what he posted today, bro? It's
What
not
he
gonna
post?
happen. You gotta go.
It was this long message about D Hop and Lamar and this that. Yeah, you're not gonna get that, bro.
Oh, Lord.
You got a better chance of Michael Jordan saying LeBron James is the GOAT than you do of Melo saying Lamar Jackson is great.
Yeah, him and Brian
Yeah.
Reeves.
You're right about that, because if he does win one, he goes, I always a down year. And then Melo's always going to make them dang old excuses, man.
He right, though. He right.
See,
Come on, man.
The NFL is down now.
he said all of us is wrong.
I was wrong, brother.
Hey, Chuck said the NFL is down all across the
Reggie,
board.
But he's got to finish the job, though.
We got to finish.
Because if he don't win in the playoffs, you know he coming back. You know I'm going to have something to say.
Hey, I'm off Lamar now. Let's talk about some of y'all putting C.J. Stroud.
in front of my other brother,
I know.
Jordan Love. I told y'all stop playing with that Love kid.
Yeah.
I just told y'all get on the train.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I said it.
Yeah.
I said it.
Yeah.
I was with you. I
You
was
look
with you,
good,
Reggie.
too.
I said it.
You
look
did.
good, too.
You was with me, brother. I'm talking about that Ralph kid over there.
Come on, you gonna beat me up today, Reggie? I said I'm sorry, man.
Nah, Reggie, don't let him off the hook, Reggie. Don't let him off the hook.
But before y'all let me go, Ralph, it's the 12th round. I did knock you out. Now I'm standing up on top of you, just give you right hooks.
Hey, the only problem is you gotta finish the job.
Gotta finish.
Do not finish, bro, and think I'm not coming. I'm coming for you, bro.
I would be here for it, Ralph. I would call in for it.
I'm coming for all y'all.
My dog, Reggie. Reggie, appreciate you for calling in, my guy. I think he's already gone. So let's get into some NBA talk
Let's
finally.
move on.
Thank God.
Let's talk. We got the NBA kicked off last night. The first game was the Knicks and the Celtics. And
What was that again?
Well, I mean, it was on TV.
I'll watch it. I didn't know. I thought it was a scrimmage. I thought it was still exhibition.
It was on TV, and then they followed up with the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Timberwolves against when I say I mean me, Jason, and Chuck. Los Angeles Lakers with the Lakers winning their game. What'd I do?
How you deal with Q, man?
What'd I do? What'd I do? I can't. My FanDuel.
Hey, how y'all feel about bandwagon fans, Legend? I mean, as a true Laker fan, how you feel about bandwagon?
Why didn't
fans?
you ask me?
Do y'all accept them?
Why didn't
Do
you ask
y'all
me?
want to just like kick them out of the? You know what I'm saying?
Why
Like, how you feel about?
Why'd
it?
you ask me? Are you gonna ask me last?
What it is, it's just like a stadium, bro.
Okay.
So, like the real fans, we sit up in
We
sit up in the rap.
in the nosebleeds. That's what we had. We
our
die
good
hard.
food,
Yeah, we die
the
hard fans.
liquor, the sweets,
Yeah, all that good stuff. Mm-hmm.
And then some of the real high, high power. They sit down
On the floors, they got the money.
These bandwagons.
Where they at, Chuck? Tell 'em.
In the nose.
Where they at, Chuck? We don't fool with them.
Because when things don't go well, they just kind of just skate off. When you down
Or,
at the bottom.
or when their favorite player leaves the team, they may not even talk about.
Don't you hate that when that happens?
When you're at the bottom, see, that means you got to get up and walk past everybody. And see, they don't want to be sick.
They don't want to do that.
They don't want to do that.
They don't want to come through Murderers Row. They don't want to do that. Tell them about the gun
How you
line.
feel about bandwagon fans?
Man, it's hard because when certain things
Good
happen,
question, Goo.
the bandwagon's gonna come.
Yeah.
So
Like when people get traded to the team.
Yeah.
The way I've always treated them
Happens a lot.
I accept them, but when they try to talk team stuff, it's hard to take them serious.
It's impossible to have a conversation with them, bro. It gets on my last nerve, man. My God. Laker bandwagon fans, y'all know what it is, man. Anyways, enough about them guys. Huh? Pete. Talking to Pete. Yeah, because Pete there. Bronny there, Bryce there, Zuri there, Q there,
Walker there,
Savannah there, we there. But anyways, Chuck, your favorite time of the year, the NBA done kicked off.
I love it, man. I love it.
So before we
stars outline.
before we talk about season predictions, Goo got a question for the Laker fans. He said, did the Lakers win or did the Wolves lose last night? Jason, I'll throw it over to you first.
I'm gonna say the Lakers won because they're finally running the offense through Anthony Davis. I guess that's something that JJ Redick has installed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I fell asleep on the game, but watching the game, it looked like Minnesota wasn't doing nothing but watching Anthony Edwards just take up shots. And if that's going to be their offense, if that's going to be their offense, they ain't going to go that far.
What was his shoot? Can you look at the shoot?
It wasn't good. Like
30.
Hold on.
30.
I thought the Lakers won that game. I liked how they looked. It's going to be interesting to see what JJ can do with the team. Well, I should say JJ and LeBron, but it's going to be interesting to see what they can do with the team and whatnot, and if they can stay healthy. We'll see what they got. I told myself I was going to enter this season with a brand new mind state as far as the Lakers. I've been a little perturbed with them in the last few years.
They've made me mad too, bro.
Right.
By the way, Anthony Edwards went 10 for 25.
10 for 25.
Where do you go from the three?
5 for 3. 5 for 13. I'm sorry.
5 for 13.
They said he shot 12 threes a game in the preseason.
Oh, he getting up.
Edwards is gonna chuck him up.
Oh, Cat ain't here. Oh, his shots is getting up. Somebody got to shoot him. Somebody got to shoot him. Chuck, man, what? To answer Goo's question, did the Lakers win or did the Timberwolves lose?
I mean, I think the Lakers won, but I don't put too much credence in it, just because of the fact that what people really don't understand, if you really pay attention to, the whole scheme of what's really going on, Minnesota led the league last year. I think they were one of the number 1, 2, the top defensive teams in the league last year. Minnesota's not that good anymore.
Nope.
That trade didn't help them
At all.
I mean, you know, you look at it. I mean, let's see what we got. Julius Randle, who I think is terrible.
He's
I mean, he's a left-handed guy. To me, he's not terrible because he's a professional ball player. But
He's on his 14.
yeah, I mean,
as it
There's
relates to
something
his
going on.
peers,
Yeah.
he's terrible.
You know, he went. He was 5 for 10, 1 for 3 from the field. I mean, from the three, had 16 points. McDaniel had 6 points. Rudy Gobert, he was 5 of 8 from the field, 13 points, and the other guy was
Got an extension.
10 out of 25. Yeah, he got 101, 110. 5 from 13 from the three, so he had 27 points. Now, here's my point on that. I mean, last year, it was a completely different ball game.
Yep.
For some odd reason, they were just able to play better. They played better defensively. Like they just didn't play good. They got outplayed by the Lakers. They got out hustled by the Lakers. A lot of energy in the building. A lot of energy, you know, for first game with J.J. Redick. You know, Bronny thing. A lot of energy. They just played harder.
Yep.
LeBron had an average game. I mean, he only had
16. Yeah.
80, 35. I mean, and
Was it 35 and 16?
36 and 16.
36,
And
16.
the thing is, they know they got to go through. They can't go through LeBron, but they got to go through AD.
Yes.
It should have been for the past few years.
But at the end of the day,
Since
I
they
agree.
traded
they
for him.
played well. But flip side of that, D'Angelo stunk it up again. That's what he does.
In fairness, he's terrible against Minnesota.
Yeah, he is. No, I mean, it just is with it. But he's going to have games where he's on the heater.
Yeah,
Where he's going to drop 35.
Right.
You know, but this game he didn't shoot well. Other guys played pretty well. You know, Rudy played real good. Rudy Hachimura.
There you go.
Yeah.
He played good. You know, Austin Reeves played good. So I think the Lakers won the game. I just don't think Minnesota is just that good. Normally last year, and I'll leave it at this, last year at this time, beginning all through the year, Lakers would play good. They come out, get the lead,
And then they look.
and then they give it up.
Mhm.
So when Minnesota cut it to 3, they took it back to 11. So I said, okay, well, they going to win this game. But normally they get a game up. So
Yeah.
I just think the Lakers won the game. Minnesota's just not that good.
From the little bit I seen last night, I think the Lakers offense actually looks a little bit more fluid. It looks a little better versus the past, what, 3? How long?
Shout out to JJ.
How long?
Yeah.
Shout out to him. How long LeBron been? 5 years
It's
now.
been about 5.
So I think this is
5 or
season
6.
5. So the previous, the offense looked stagnant and just like, but now it's like, it looks like it's a lot more fluid. It's a lot more motion. I like the offense. I like what JJ's doing with our Lakers squad.
And this group has been together for a little bit, so they ought
This
to
is
have
year
a little
2.
bit more experience
Chemistry
playing
and
together.
everything.
But they got to make a trade. I mean,
You got to bring somebody.
Yeah, I mean,
We need a big. We need a
They
big.
got to have a big. I mean, if you had AD at the 4, it's a whole.
That's what
different
I'm saying.
animal.
I
mean, if you had him at the 4,
I
but-
don't understand why Boogie ain't there. But anyways, let's go over
Dwight
to.
Howard.
Well, I mean, they're
I
both
mean,
serviceable.
You just want to buy him.
Or even
That's
JaVale
it, that's
McGee.
what I'm saying.
Even
You wanna
JaVale
buy him.
McGee.
You want to buy
They
him.
won the
You're
title
not-
with
you're
JaVale.
not looking
Yeah, that's
for
what I
him.
said. Yeah, because he was on the title team. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
he can't take that pounding like that.
Yeah.
so let's start over to the Eastern Conference. We got the Boston Celtics, who are the reigning champs. They did their ring ceremony last night.
Reeves was dope too, bro.
Clay, I'm gonna throw it over to you. First question: do you think the Boston Celtics will repeat?
It's tough, man.
Mhm.
It's tough, man. This is basketball. Things happen.
But in
injuries
order to be
happen.
great,
um,
because that's what the Magic did it, Bird did it, Jordan did it, LeBron did it.
but I think
Tim Duncan didn't do it though. That's the
I
only
think
one.
Tatum's got something to say. I think he still feels a way about the way that as far as playing time with Team USA, it's not really seeing the court.
And them MVPs he didn't get.
Jaylen Brown. got
Jaylen
this.
Brown himself, man, just the way they treated Jaylen Brown, the fact that he didn't make the team, but somebody like Derrick White does make the team, that makes absolutely no sense to me. So I think Jaylen Brown has not something to prove, but definitely has a chip on his shoulder. So I would like to see Boston do it. They definitely seem like the best team out of the East, so I don't see anybody in the East really contending. But as far as winning back to back, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be really tough.
So
as of now,
if you had to
I'm
put a
gonna say no.
percentage on it, what would you put?
35-40.
40. Well, we'll go with 40%. Chuck, same thing. Boston repeating. What's your percentages of them repeating?
I mean, after what I saw with the Knicks, I mean, I thought the Knicks.
Mikal Bridges.
Well, I thought that they would give more.
Yeah, he-
but but at the same time, I mean, I don't put a lot of credence in it really.
Yeah.
His first game, so you just got to kind of see how it plays itself out. He got 82 games. not only that, of course, the biggest thing out of all these teams is all about health. So that's the
100%.
key. With Philly, even though they reloaded, something's wrong. Something's going on in Philly.
That
I know
team's cursed.
Paul George is hurt with the hyperextended knee,
Embiid.
but now like Embiid ain't even playing tonight. In the first game, he's not
He's
playing.
not gonna play the first week.
And
I thought Paul George wasn't playing the first
No,
week.
it's the Embiid's not
Embiid
gonna
ain't
play the
okay.
first week.
Okay.
Well, Paul George ain't playing either. I think.
Not tonight, but Paul George is probably gonna play. I think it's Friday night. They play
But
again.
I saw before I came in, I saw the NBA's launching an investigation into Embiid not playing, trying to figure out why he ain't playing.
So I mean,
that back is terrible.
yeah. So it's just I had bigger hopes for Philly, but I don't know what that is. So do I see Boston repeating? I see them coming out of the East for sure.
For sure.
They got a good chance coming out of the East, but
'Cause what's going on in Milwaukee? They don't even look like they
Nah,
want it
they-
anymore.
I'm interested to see what they look like tonight.
Yeah.
Because
they're
if Lillard's got his head on right, they should be
They
tough.
should.
I'm still gonna go with the West. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the West over Boston. I mean, I think they got a chance because they defended champs. So I'm still going at 30,
Nobody shoot that ball
35%.
like Boston does, man. Nobody shoots the lights out the way
No,
Boston
they shoot.
does,
They
man.
shoot the rock.
They shoot.
They shoot the rock. But you shoot the three. You
Live
got
by
it.
the dirt.
Yeah.
So
Well, I don't know. Golden State got four of them things
Come on
shooting
now,
two,
talk
three
about
balls.
it.
I don't know.
Everybody's
But hold on.
shooting the three now.
Chuck, give me a percentage before we go to the commercial break.
I'm 35.
So you right there, 30, 35. All right, we're ready to take a quick commercial break here on Beyond the Game with WLXU 93.9 FM. When we come back, we'll get Jason's thoughts on the Eastern Conference and what his thoughts on the Boston Celtics repeating as champions.
Voice of the people.
Voice of the people.
Who initiated that trade with Towns and Randall? Was it the Knicks or was it the Timberwolves?
Do what?
Who initiated the trade?
I never heard, but if I
I
had to
know
guess
it.
from the reactions, I'd say the Knicks. Because
The Knicks
Dante
did.
act like he didn't
Okay.
want to be traded at
Yeah,
all.
the
Okay.
Knicks did. The Knicks did.
So that man was at the free throw line
Cause like-
talking junk.
Yeah, because like I was saying, like it just didn't make sense for Minnesota to trade Towns. They didn't get the better of the two, so I was like, why would they initiate that trade?
They
But
didn't get
it would make sense if New York did it.
It's gonna be well. I don't think that game tonight. The Bucks and 76. I don't think I'll put much into that game.
I just want to see how the Bucks look. If they don't win by 20, then
That's why
They should at least,
Only
yeah,
game
they should destroy
I'll watch
Philadelphia.
it. I mean, I'll be interested to see the Suns game, but
Yeah, I'm
but I
hoping to
think
stay
they're
up for
gonna
that.
destroy the Clippers because
It's just gonna be
Kawhi,
James
They
Harden.
definitely want to see what
Kawhi
John. I
holding
want to
that
see what
team
John
hostage,
does.
man. Kawhi need to retire.
Man,
man.
Kawhi's
And he just
man,
signed an
he's such
extension
a
last
joke,
year,
bro.
didn't he?
Mhm.
It is
Yeah.
such a joke. They continue to play. They pay players like him, bro. God, it's a joke, bro.
There's
Literally
nothing
a
they
joke.
can do about it though.
Mhm.
There's nothing. And see, it's reason. It's
Either
Kawhi,
play or you don't get played. Or you don't
Kawhi
get paid,
and
bro.
B, and them are gonna be why in the next CBA. Something's gonna have to be done about players' contracts and
Bro,
injuries.
it's ridiculous, bro. You pay him
They're gonna
all
start
that
trying to
money
recoup
sit
some
on
of
the bench.
that money
Yeah.
back,
I mean,
man.
that's ridiculous, bro.
They start giving them the
That man
Zion
probably-
Williamson
that man
contract
probably
where it's
gonna
like
play
you don't
the
meet
whole
the
Yeah.
terms, you
don't have
you ain't
to.
getting your money.
He gonna play the whole
Like,
season.
they've made it to where he don't have to play. He know he can get away with it.
Mhm.
He gonna play with
Just
the
show
ball.
up for the playoffs, Kawhi, and then you don't even do nothing.
Because that's
Don't
that's
even-
difficult.
don't
You
even
don't play all
start.
season, and
Don't
then
even
you try to
start
get back
all
into
that.
playoff shape where everybody else is already in game
Well, give
shape.
me that money back then.
Yeah.
Give
He
me that
took
money.
Jalen Brown's spot on the Olympic team.
I
too,
done
didn't even
spent
play.
it already.
Didn't even play.
Come on, bro.
Didn't even go through
It's just like what? It's like, bro, what?
What are we doing?
Hey, Kawhi, I want to be like you when I grow up.
You
know what I'm saying?
be able to ride without a mask and
Come on,
guns.
man.
Yeah, shoot, yeah. You coming to work today? No.
Nope. Welcome back to Beyond the
I
Game
want
on
that
WLXU
paycheck.
93.9 FM. We talked to some NBA action. We're going to throw it over to our fellow compadre Laker fan like me and Chuck. We got Jason in the building. Jason, what are your thoughts on Boston Celtics repeating, and what percentage would you put on them repeating?
Oh man, as a longtime Laker fan,
Yes,
it
we are.
pains me to say
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy.
that Boston is gonna repeat this year.
Okay.
It looks strong.
I'm gonna put it at 75%.
Oh, never give them that.
He said, I
Yeah.
never get that.
They are not getting 19.
Well, here's the thing: they returned the whole team from last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
You talk about health and injuries and whatnot. How many teams besides Boston Boston could lose Jason Tatum for the year and still be strong? You know what I'm saying?
Where they shoot the ball, I
They're
agree
playing
with that.
without Porzingis right now, and he's probably not going to be back till January, February, or something like that.
Just
So
not like
we're
last
not
year.
Mhm.
We're not even watching Boston at full strength
Yep.
right now.
Yep.
And look
So
what they did
they're gonna
last
have.
time.
I think they're gonna have a cakewalk through the East. I don't think anybody in the East is gonna be able to really handle them
That's
when it
right.
comes time. When it comes time to a 7-game series,
I don't see it.
you're just not gonna beat them. And I mean, that's just the Eastern Conference. Now at the West, you know, you got OKC. Then you know we'll see what they look like. They might be able to hang with them. But I mean,
What about the Nuggets?
I wrote the Nuggets down. You know, because they still got Jokic. So
They do.
as long as they got him, they're still gonna be a problem. But we still got to see how that's gonna play out.
Yeah.
You know, they just got Westbrook. Got to see how that's gonna play. How those things gonna play out. Because we know, I love Russ, but we know the narrative around Russ. So you know, I ain't gonna get into that. But you know, they got Russ. So we'll see how that's gonna work out.
Man, I'm looking
Dallas
at
still
these
has
conference.
Luka.
Trash.
But I mean, other than that. Other than those teams, I mean, who can really hang with Boston in the 7-game series, man? And I just don't see it. Not right now.
So Boston ain't even playing the Eastern Conference. They playing in the West.
They
They playing the
are,
Western
bro.
Conference.
Yeah.
That's who they opponents are.
I mean, who's in the East? You got the Bucks.
The only team that can give them a run is the Sixers, and that's only predicated on if they can stay healthy
Yeah,
or
we
not.
know they ain't gonna
Yeah,
stay
so
healthy.
I
I
mean,
think
that,
the Knicks are going to be better. I just don't think they can beat Boston in a 7-game
Nah,
series.
I don't think so either.
I just don't believe
think
it.
so either. I can see the Knicks being top 3, top 4, top 5,
100%, yeah.
but still not having enough for Boston.
nah. What about MVP? Who we got? For the people who listen, I don't think the Celtics
I think they're
are
gonna
going
give
to
it to
repeat.
Luka this year.
I don't want them to, but I can understand why
I think
they
they're gonna
would.
give it to him this year. If he has another year like last year, I think they're gonna be like, "Here you go, Luka."
I can see.
No, but what if Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has another year like he did last year?
I mean, he should be in the running. I mean, he should be.
Because some people say he should have won it last year.
I was one of those folks. I think he could. I think he could get it. I just feel like they're gonna give it to Luka this year.
I
Chuck,
can see Luka winning.
MVP. Who watch this?
Because he started smell.
Yo.
Nah, man, it's gonna go to one or two people, man. It's either gonna go to the Don or it's gonna go to Shea.
Luka and Shea.
Luka and Shea. I mean, they ain't
But
going
Shea
down.
has to have that same type of season. Is he going to be able
Shea
to
gonna
repeat?
kill.
I think so.
I like him.
I do
You know
too.
what I'm
He's
saying?
cold,
He
man.
is cold.
Shea,
He's cold.
Shea gonna
You know he
kill,
went to
man.
college.
I mean,
UNC.
yeah, he's
He definitely didn't go there, but that's
oh
all
my
good.
god. I mean, he's gonna do what he do, man. I mean, Shea's gonna ball, man. OKC's gonna be tough.
What about Ant-Man?
They're not gonna be good enough.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be good enough. And I think like he did last night, I just think he's going to go crazy with these shots, man.
Yeah.
I just don't think the numbers are going to.
Yeah.
I don't see
So
it.
are we seeing
Yeah.
Kobe 2.0?
It seems like it.
Now,
Kobe 2.0. Kobe wins though.
Well, we got to give Ant-Man some time.
what I'm
When
gonna say-
Shaq left,
no,
Kobe wasn't winning nothing
No,
after
what I'm
Shaq
saying-
left.
Hey, more
They
like
got 2
AI.
titles after Shaq
You
left.
know how AI
No, I'm talking about the first couple of seasons after Shaq left.
Yeah, but I'm saying we see that kind of development in Anthony Edwards, where 8 to 9 years from now he's carrying the team to the title.
Yeah, I can see that.
So what
Nah,
Q does is he throws it out and he just starts to reel in. That's
Yeah.
what he was doing. He was just throwing it out there to
Yeah.
see if you would catch.
Oh,
That's how he want to do. He always takes his shots at Kobe. Man.
Yeah,
That's what
man.
he does.
But
Man.
my dark horse, and really he's not a dark horse. I mean, I would say Tatum.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's what
say
I'm saying.
Tatum because he's gonna have that chip on his
It's
shoulder.
gonna be Luka or Tatum.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I think Jaylen Brown's gonna be the key factor.
Jason
on,
Tatum.
on-
I'm
on the
sick of
Celtics,
Jason
bro.
Tatum.
I think it's gonna be Jaylen Brown.
But it's,
I just like before we take this
What's
call.
wrong with Tatum, bro?
His game is. I just
yeah.
well that too, but his game
That
just
does
ain't for
make me
me.
throw up.
I'm not looking at this dude because he's a Duke guy too.
November 12th. Boy, it's
We're gonna
be
talk about it.
November
Make sure you're in the
12th.
building.
Oh, I'll be
What's
here.
November
Make sure-
12th?
You can't do.
It don't matter. This is between us.
Where?
This is between us.
I think it's one of them championship classics. Is that what
Oh,
it
it
is?
is.
That's when the nation is gonna fall in love with Cooper Flag.
We already are. I'm already in love. I've been in love.
What is this?
Hold on, Chuck.
It's gonna be in Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta. We got a caller in line. Caller, what's your name?
That's Guru, man. What's happening?
Good. What's going on with you, my guy? Appreciate you for calling into the show. Would you about to give us your NBA prediction? Go ahead. Get it off your chest.
Panel. I want to ask the panel. All right, Ralph, how many tissues do you think Quentin went through last night on his photo op moment with his King and the Sun and Prince?
Hey, you know what's crazy? He probably went through a whole box, bro, because I went through a couple myself, bro.
See what I'm saying?
Like, bro, I love loved every moment of it, bro.
I
I,
did
can't
too.
even
I
lie
did
to
too.
you, bro. I love
Bronny
and
playing with
LeBron.
LeBron.
Yeah, it's cool. That's good stuff.
I loved
That's
every
good
moment
stuff.
of it.
And I'm glad they got it out the way.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, so then we ain't got to deal with this for the rest of the season.
Right. We
But
can go,
to answer
we
your
can focus
question,
on ball.
it was probably a couple boxes.
Couple boxes.
I thought so too. Yeah, I knew it was more than one. But I though, real talk on the NBA though last night, the Lakers look good, bro. I don't know what happened, but AD was the AD we always wanted, wasn't he?
Mhm.
All right.
Nah,
Hey, Goo, it's coaching. And we don't want to give JJ Redick too much credit too early, but that's coaching, bro. AD, get out there, be the man that you're supposed to be.
held them accountable.
Period.
Held them accountable. I like his dude look good, don't they, Goo?
Oh my
Nah,
God.
he hit a floater going sideways.
Yeah,
Touch the
man.
free flag, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, you ain't got to convince us. We know what our Lakers look like. You ain't got to tell us, Goo. But Goo, real quick before we get you out of here, who would you say is gonna win MVP, and do you think Boston can repeat?
Now, I do like Joker and the Denver Nuggets to really give the title
Can't forget
a
about
run, you know what I mean? Because they just been together so long, and they just the most, I guess you could say, consistent team out there. But MVP, man, I don't know why Luka didn't get it last year. I mean, when you look at the end of the season, it's like, God, Lee, he did way more with less. You know what I mean? And we do like Shy, and we do like OKC, but if the AD plays like he did last night all year long,
Man.
I think it's his to lose.
Hey,
I
there it
agree with you,
is.
sir.
Straight from the horse's mouth,
I do
man.
agree with that.
Appreciate you calling in, Goo. And I only went through 2 boxes of tissue last night. Thank you very much, sir. I'll let you, my dog. Yeah.
Well, the reason why I didn't put AD in that is because now last year he played 70-plus games.
Yeah.
He's got to play 70-plus
Yeah, he
games
definitely does.
in order for that to happen. That's number one.
Yeah.
He got to play
Number
65.
Said 65,
right?
right? 65, yeah.
Number two, more importantly than that, it's not going to really work. It's not going to really matter about the numbers that he puts up. He can have a dominant season.
Team 6.
But if they're not in the top 4 in the West, he won't even get any consideration.
It's true.
And it's going to be hard for them boys to be top 4 in the West unless they make a trade.
Yeah.
Them boys ain't being top 4.
Nah, they ain't. That's what I'm trying
That's
to
a good
say.
chance, though.
We got a chance, but
Because there's no dominant team out there.
There
You
really
gotta
ain't.
think
That's
about
true.
that,
That's
man.
true.
There's no dominant team.
Well, I mean, we go down the list. I can tell you what they're going to win or lose. I mean, it's pretty simple.
tell them about
I
the
mean, they go,
deadline, boss.
like when they go to
So where does the Lakers-
like they're going to lose Sacramento this week.
Where does the Lakers finish in the West?
Man, I'm going to say.
You had to put some money on it.
I'll say somewhere around 6.
That's not bad.
5, 6.
5, 6.
I was thinking 6 to 8.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not
somewhere
bad.
like that. I mean, that's just.
Just get us in the door.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's
it's
it
just
right
that-
there.
and
As long
bro.
as they ain't the
Once
playing
y'all in
game.
there, it's a wrap.
And
As long as they
and
got
that's
to
just,
play the
that's
game, I'm
just,
good.
you know,
Good,
them, you know, with this extra energy, playing good, et cetera, I think they get 6, 8. I mean, anywhere between 5, 6, 5 to 8.
I can see that.
So
I
you
can't-
said Luka and Shy for MVP.
Luka, Shy, maybe Tatum.
Like, get Tatum out of there. Same thing. Clay.
I agree with Goo. I'm gonna say Luka, Tatum, and if Davis plays the way he played and plays 65 games, it can easily be Anthony Davis.
It really could.
And
I'll give my MVP to Paul George.
Yeah, okay. And the only reason
Nah,
I say-
Kawhi.
Kawhi. Yeah, let me get that to
And
Kawhi.
the only reason, and I'm sorry, and the one, and here's the other dark horse, is Wemby. But I don't see him getting.
Too early.
I think Chris
Yeah,
Paul.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
Chris Paul he's gonna make him.
Nah, he's gonna help his
more-
improve
Oh,
his
yeah,
game.
they're gonna be.
Yeah,
They're
Chris
gonna
Paul's
be.
gonna make him some more
It'll be
stuff.
tough.
They're gonna be a problem.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gonna be a
I'm
problem.
gonna go with y'all. I'm gonna go with Shea Gilgeous though, just because I don't want Luka. I'll take him to get
And
it.
the other piece to this
What's wrong?
too.
What Luka do to
And
you,
the other
man?
piece
He don't
to
play
this
no
too,
defense, man.
I
And
got
the
you.
reason why I said it's really gonna be
can't.
hard for the
Well,
Lakers.
he's allergic to it.
It's gonna be hard for the Lakers is because you gotta think about it. Memphis gonna be back.
Yeah, it's true.
You got
I'm excited
San
about
Antonio.
Ja,
I mean,
man. I want to see Ja,
Dude, this
bro.
is-
Yeah, I am
the
looking
West-
forward to watching
the-
Ja.
The West is a monster.
So speaking of the West, let's stay on here before we take this next call. Speaking of the West, who y'all like coming out the West?
I like OKC.
OKC.
Yeah, I like OKC coming out this year. I like them a lot. They were young last year, got them some experience, and like I said, they led by Shy. So give me OKC.
Shea.
Oh, Shea.
Shay. My bad.
Shay.
I like calling them Shy because I'm old and they had that
Yeah.
music
Group.
back in
Yeah,
the day,
Shy.
and he spells it the same way. It messes me up, man. I can't get that out of my head.
They gonna pay for that. Come on, man.
So he's going with OKC. Who you like coming out the West, Chuck?
Man, I think I'm gonna go with the Don again,
Okay.
Got
The Mavs going back to the NBA. So you got a rematch? No, you said you don't got
I
that.
think the Don and them gonna be rough. I think they're gonna be tough. If they can stay healthy,
They got to
Right.
they're gonna be.
But Clay's struggling in the preseason.
Man, look, they picked up some pieces.
I don't think Clay was the player they should have got, but that's just
Clay
my
and Bronny
opinion.
scored the same amount of points in preseason.
How you
Did you
lose
know
your
that?
jumper? How's your jumper disappear?
Age,
I
man.
think his confidence is gone.
Well, I mean, Ray Allen and Reggie
Well, that's
Miller,
true.
they
That's
still
true.
kept
That's
shooting.
true. You're right.
I think they're gonna be rough, man. I mean, but OKC gonna be there. It's gonna be interesting.
So if you had to put your money on between OKC and the Mavs, and that's because that's a potential Western Conference Finals matchup.
Man, that's gonna be tough, man, because OKC really got some good pickups.
Nobody got faith in the Suns?
They picked up Harden.
Oh, that's a good question.
No, I ain't got no faith in them. They can't
I
stay
don't
healthy.
either.
You don't need. What you say? I don't even know why I asked that.
I mean, they picked up Hardenstein.
Yeah.
Because they needed a big.
Right.
Yeah.
Alex Caruso.
And they still got all the other boys. They're gonna be tough.
They're gonna be real
OKC
tough.
Gonna be real tough.
So you going with
I'm still gonna go with the Don.
okay? Mavericks going to coming out the West.
I think
Clay.
I'm gonna go with Denver.
You going with Denver coming out the West?
I'm going with Denver.
Don't they got Westbrook? Okay.
Hey, back up.
Coming off the bench.
Back up.
Oh God.
Running the
Back up.
second year.
That's all you need. You need that energy.
Yeah.
Let me get the Kings going to the NBA Finals coming out the West.
I like the Kings.
My dog!
Let me get the Kings. I'm just playing.
That's what I was going to say. I was like,
I like the Kings.
I do too.
I like the Kings, but I
can't
don't
wait to see
know.
what they
I
look
just
like.
don't feel like DeRozan was enough. I feel like it's the same team from last year, and we just added DeRozan. I just don't think DeRozan.
And on top of that, it's an older DeRozan,
Yeah,
so
I
it's
just-
not
I
right
don't
after
think-
Toronto or Spurs DeRozan. It's
It's still gonna be interesting though.
It's gonna be because he still can shoot.
Yeah,
right?
oh, yeah.
He's gonna put the ball in the basket.
so you got Mavs,
OKC.
OKC,
OKC.
Mavs,
Nuggets.
Nuggets. I'm gonna go with you, Jason. I'm gonna go OKC. I think OKC is just too deep. No Diddy and Shea, bro. Chet exactly. Chet. I think Chet added some muscle. I think he's gonna improve his game this year as well. So let me get OKC. Not in here. not in here.
I got callers, so
Ooh, give me a dark horse team in the West.
come from the
The
West.
West, dark horse team
Dark horse team.
Yeah.
Let me see your paper real quick.
Coming out the West.
coming out the West, or to potentially make some noise in the West. Somebody we didn't see coming. That
Oh, didn't see.
Why
didn't
am I
see
even
come.
looking at this? I know exactly who I'm picking.
the Pelicans.
The Sacramento Kings.
Oh yeah. I'm taking the
No,
Pelicans.
don't go with the Kings, bro.
I could have said the Lakers. I mean, come on.
But
Make-
still,
making some noise.
yeah, making some noise.
Memphis.
Memphis. Okay.
They ain't beat my Kings. Yeah.
So why? To piggyback off of Ralph, why is nobody giving? I know you said health, but why is nobody saying the Suns to do anything?
Can't say
Because I don't believe in Kevin Durant.
So
anymore.
I was gonna say, is it just
Oh,
the
I still
nucleus?
believe- I believe in KD. I don't
No,
believe
I
in the
believe
rest of
KD
them.
can play basketball, but as far as leading the team
Yeah.
to a championship,
No. But I don't believe in the rest of them. I'm not.
They
I'm not
disrespect
big
each
on.
other.
But that's KD, man. What are you talking about?
we know KD the basketball player. We know that KD can shoot the ball, but can you be a leader? Can you be the guy that they can count on? I don't think you're that
What
guy.
I'm saying to you is, you got guys like Bradley Beal.
Right.
They can't stay healthy.
Right.
That you need him to play.
So what
I
if
didn't say KD was a bad player.
everybody plays 75 games, Chuck?
That's not gonna happen.
You never know.
But if it did,
But
If
if
it
it
did,
did,
they'll be top three.
They'll
We
be tough.
we didn't say AD
They're
could
gonna be tough.
Yeah.
stay healthy and he
If
stayed
they-
healthy.
if-
Grayson Allen got swole over the summer.
Yeah, I mean, if they could if they could play 75 games, Phoenix would be tough. They'd be a tough out.
Yeah, they'll be top three.
They'd be tough out.
Okay.
Top five.
I don't believe
For sure.
you, man.
Okay. So you say health. What's your reason why you don't think the Suns
I
will
don't
make any
trust.
noise?
I don't trust everybody besides KD. KD, as long as he's healthy, he's gonna show up and give you what he's got.
Right.
As far as the rest of the
He's
Suns,
a
can we count on him to
bucket.
be consistent?
You can't depend on Devin Booker.
To be consistent,
Yeah.
Gonna be hurt.
to be
Like
the
every
to be
year.
that guy,
Who's the
Yeah.
point guard this year?
Tyus Jones.
Tyus Jones.
Devin Booker.
Another
Devin Booker.
Duke.
Devin Booker.
Another Duke.
Because I think that was one of their big flaws last year was they didn't have a solid point guard. So
Man,
I see
we
that.
got-
right?
yeah, we gotta see how they gonna play him.
Don't you? Nope. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Just
Don't worry about. I know where he's about to
Just to
ask
be
me.
petty.
I know he's about to ask me.
What North Carolina guys in the
I knew it's what he was about to ask me. That's why I said no.
What North Carolina guys in the league?
That's relevant? None.
All of our guys are in the Hall of Fame. We ain't worried about the NBA right now. We got
Give me
y'all.
one. Give me one.
Did they
One,
kinda make
one
it to the
Carolina
league?
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me one
Who
North
you play
Carolina
for?
guy.
Cole
Utah
Anthony.
Jazz.
Who?
Huh?
Was Cole Anthony,
Cole
a North
Anthony.
Carolina guy?
Yeah.
I give y'all one.
Not
I
like
think
Kobe
Harrison
White.
Barnes got traded from my Kings to the Spurs, so I think Harrison Barnes still.
Mhm.
Yeah,
and we,
Harrison Barnes.
and we got Kobe White up in
Yeah,
Chicago.
Kobe White in Chicago.
Yeah, so we got some players in the NBA. Son.
They got Kobe.
Trying to
You
friend
felt
me.
some type of way
Son.
about that
I wouldn't.
last
I just said, Damon, give me some.
Don't worry about
some
that.
league,
Speaking
man.
of players moving around and whatnot, watch your mouth. Speaking of players moving around, we there was some trades last week we didn't get into, and of course there was a trade that happened this morning. If in case y'all been living underneath a rock, Devontae Adams got traded to the Jets last week. Amari Cooper got traded to the Cleveland Browns last week, and then of course this morning D Hop got traded to the Kansas City Chiefs. So I'm gonna throw it around to the fellas. Which new wide receiver will have the most impact on their new team? Jason, I'll throw it over to you first.
It should be DeAndre Hopkins. But
Mhm.
I'm going with Amari Cooper because Buffalo's been struggling a little bit.
Right.
They got that number one receiver that they need.
Mm-hmm.
So Josh Allen's got his guy. So I expect Buffalo to be much better than what they have been playing. And if I'm mistaken, he's the youngest one out of the three.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the youth factor, I guess, so to say, that
Uh-huh.
Amari Cooper brings to the table.
Mhm.
And he already played his game. He played his game with his new quarterback, and he already got a touchdown,
That's what I
had
was gonna
60-something
say.
yards.
Yeah.
You know, Devontae Adams, if
Waste
he's
your
going to
time.
go back and play with his boy,
Mhm.
if he's going to cry, and Aaron's going to cry, and they both going to cry till they get to play together.
They're gonna hug each other while they cry.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need them to come out and perform. But they went out and they lost. So we already know Devontae Adams ain't gonna make that much of an impact on the Jets. D Hop, it's gonna be between D Hop and Cooper right
You
now.
think
Give me
A-Rod should
Cooper.
retire?
Huh?
Yes.
A-Rod should retire?
He should have retired. If he don't retire after this year, then he's started cracking that cage too long.
Yes. I'm gonna go with Jason real quick before I throw it over to Chuck and Clay. I'm gonna say the person who's gonna make the most impact is Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
Because we already know what Pat's gonna do with an elite wide receiver. We've seen it before, so we know what that looks like.
Right.
And then the Jets is just a dumpster fire right now. And for me, I think adding Devontae Adams kind of messes up the chemistry that they maybe even could have had, because now Garrett Wilson wasn't getting the ball. He was complaining. So now you throw Devontae in the mix, and you know that's Aaron's boy. So guess where majority of the balls is going to go now?
Mm-hmm.
So now you got even more locker room issues between A-Rod and the wide receiver core. So I don't think Devontae Adams, and they 2-5 on top of that. So I don't even think he's going to make that big of an impact. So Amari Cooper, like you just said, with the Buffalo Bills, they needed him. They need another big play wide receiver that can move the chains for Josh Allen. So I'm going to go with that with Chuck. Biggest impact. Go ahead. What you say? Well, my son. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, yeah, 3 good quality trades, I thought, to all the teams. I think they all going to be able to help every team.
Mm-hmm. Who's going to have the biggest impact?
But when I look at it,
Mm-hmm.
I think Devontae. And the reason why I say that is because they are so terrible.
You said they got no choice to go but up. They got no place to go but up.
Yeah, I mean, so.
All them garbage yards.
Man,
Empty calories.
Yeah, man. God, I mean, they got to do something. Now, Reddick comes back. Defense gets a little better. Once defense get healthier, keep, maybe,
Run the ball.
there's something. Something, right? Because you got to keep, you got to get them boys off the field, right? You got to get Reddick there, get some pressure, stop people from scoring the ball, et cetera, et cetera. So, in my mind, I think that there's an opportunity because Patty gonna do it either.
That's why I said I'm not. We know what that looks like.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Josh Allen.
But if they're gonna have the biggest impact, why wouldn't you choose the Chiefs?
Because whether they had him or whoever,
It was gonna be the same.
So basically, this is just between Adams and
And Cooper.
Okay.
Yeah.
and the reason why I
got
say and it's Josh Allen. I mean, it's just Josh Allen. I mean, he gonna make some throws. Yeah. So for me, it's just if I was to look at it, I would be looking for